My name is Matthew Martin. I used to be a Lutheran pastor down in Quincy, Mass. On my shirt here, you'll see a website called End Hunger NE, it's Ending Hunger in New England. This is a movement that started 12 years ago. And actually, out of the 88 groups we've partnered with, Lutherans and Episcopals are two of the first 5 to get it going. This particular church a year ago got a Ukraine blitz going for us, which all 30,000 of the meals they packed that day went right back in my van, went down and went right over to the capital city. We have people getting meals to refugees there. Since that kicked off, we fed over 1.5 million. And we're gonna continue to do that as long as they're in need. This whole thing went huge in 2010 when the Haiti earthquake happened, so a lot of our meals were going to Haiti. In 2010 or before, the first 7 years, all of the meals went overseas somewhere. So they would go to Ukraine or Haiti or somewhere in need. There was a tsunami, there was an earthquake, there was something that happened, and there was a need. In the last 12 years, we've shifted, and it's primarily because of Maine. Hunger statistics came out 12 years ago. They just came out, and I'll tell you what the difference is in them. When there were 7 billion people on the planet 12 years ago, 1 billion were hungry. We'd never had 1 billion hungry people on the planet before. It was 1 out of 7. But at that time, 1 out of 3 kids in Maine was hungry, and 1 out of 4 kids in America. So it's twice as likely as an American child, and especially a Mainer, would be hungry as any given person on the planet. Through a pandemic where we had more hunger than we've ever had, and it's going down now, we are currently New England-wide at a 24-year low for hunger, but there's still pockets. I was in the Berkshires yesterday, tons of hunger there. I know there's a lot of hunger here right in town in Portland, but things are improving. If you look at the stats, 1 out of 10 people on our planet is hungry. 1 out of 8 American children, 1 out of 7 kids in Maine. So it took 12 years, but the hunger rate for kids in Maine has now caught up to where the world was 12 years ago. So it's still desperate around here, especially anywhere in rural Maine, tons of hunger, especially among little kids. We're packing 10,000 meals today. For local, if any donations come in or people come to our website and donate, those meals are gonna go to Ukraine. And every time this church does an event, they invite everybody from the area, all different kind of denominations, to come together to make this happen. Every time we raise $75, one person has to be here for 1 hour. So this event's gonna take about 1.5 hours just to blow through all the meals that all the folks that are there volunteering right now are doing. You might be able to hear it in the background, but they're pouring stuff through funnels, they're weighing it, they're sealing it, they're boxing it. Doing our 2 most popular meals out of the 10 kinds we have. The mac and cheese is 5 times as nutritious as Kraft, half as expensive to produce because those people volunteer. Every meal is the same nutritionally. So whether you're making an instant oatmeal, a rice pudding dessert meal, a mac and cheese, or one of the lunch supper options, it's just boil water to make it. It's nutritious. It's actually the most nutritious, least expensive meal the folks who get it have ever eaten. So 35 cents will feed 1 person, but it's 21 vitamins and minerals and 11 grams of protein. So easy to make, fun to produce, healthy. It's just a win-win-win all the way around for everybody involved. Yesterday, we actually hit our 25 millionth meal for New England. For the first 6 years, we actually did the entire Northeast, so we're up to 41.5 million total. But 25 million of those were in Massachusetts. 10 million were in the other 5 New England states. So we're up in Maine a lot because the need is great here. So anybody who can get involved, go to this website, become a donor, become a volunteer, become a recipient. 416 different places in New England get them. They get them for free because donors and volunteers. At some point, the hope is, in my lifetime at least, there won't be any hungry New Englanders. The meals are good nutritionally for a couple of years, so we could actually pack as many as we could possibly pack and have food for everybody for a very long time if we all just get behind it.